Hello there and welcome back everybody. So this is Mystic Games. Today we're going to be talking about Northgard and we're going to be talking Conquest Turtle. So I'm pretty much on the last mission at the moment. They did swap things around in Conquest, which I find interesting because I made a comment that the first bonus wasn't very good and they changed that bonus after I said that. It was originally like gain additional 3 caravan or something like that and have a reduced caravan cost. They ended up adjusting that. So I just wanted to go over the different conquest bonuses you get as turtle. So if you don't want to know that, I'm not sure why you're watching this video, but I'm going to show you the first, second, and third unique bonus that they get for their conquest, and we're going to talk about each of them and how I like where they are. So first off, we have villagers' prices are reduced by 40%, and we have caravan prices are reduced by 40%. I like that. I think it's great. Wish it was 50-50. I don't think that would break it by any means. It's conquest mode. It doesn't matter, you know. Feeling like a god is kind of the point, in my opinion. So I do like it. I do like that this is very early because the villager price reduction is very helpful. I do feel like this balances the faction more, because I feel like when you play them normally, the prices are not good enough for the happiness that you have and the way you'd be pumping out villagers for every other clan. I feel like this clan doesn't benefit properly from that because of the villager pricing. I think it needs to actually be reduced. It might be too strong in that sense, but I do feel like in conquest mode this does help. Caravan prices by 40 is not super important. Better than the +3 to caravans though, and reducing them by 50%, because realistically you're probably only going to have 2 to 3 caravans. I pretty much use them as one as a mine, and then I use 2 as towers, and I use one to move around the map with me. And I'll explain why I'm doing that right now, but there is a reason behind that. Like, you can use caravans to essentially take a territory temporarily, and as soon as you pack up and go, you lose the territory. But in this mode, the second bonus is deploying a caravan on its own reduces the colonization cost by 50%. So pretty much I build one caravan to generally move around and collect minerals like stone and iron, and then I have another caravan that goes around with my war chief who reduces all costs by 15%, and I bring the caravan, drop it on the zone I'm going to take. It drops the price by 50%. I move my war chief on there. It's another 15%, so 65% reduction, and then I colonize the zone. It's usually worth the time to do it, and having the additional caravan doesn't hurt at all. So you can also use caravan later as towers. That's something I want to discuss too, but it's kind of a separate thing. We'll discuss that at the end of conquest mode because it is part of the clan. But deploying a caravan on the zone reduces the colonization by 50%. Super solid. Just a good ability. You can't not like this. You get it early on too, which I really do like, the 50% reduction early on. Because you get to use it halfway through your playthrough, which is pretty solid. The first bonus is good enough that it's a good starter bonus. I do wish that it was a 50-50 bonus. I don't think that would hurt anything for conquest mode. I think it would be very fair. It would be cool too if they're going to keep it at 40-40, just add some sort of shopkeeper bonus, like shopkeepers get some sort of bonus. I think that would be nice too. Give them something that helps shopkeepers in particular, like they get 20% production or something. That would be a cool little bonus to get there as well, which would make it a lot more thematic for the clan. But deploying a caravan on zones reduces the colonization by 50%. Super solid second option. As I said, just get a second caravan that you can move around with your war chief, and you can colonize zones very cheaply. Just make sure you remember to colonize them, because if you build on them and then you undeploy your caravan, everything starts to burn, and that's not good for you. I've done that before. So the final bonus, which is the least, I always consider this the least important bonus. I've done multiple videos on this. You guys probably watched my other one where I kind of talk about conquest bonuses and how they roll for each of the clans. villagers can be recruited from deployed caravans. Very interesting ability, because I'm assuming if you have your war chief at the caravan, the price would still be reduced, unless you have to still be at the town hall to reduce the price of villagers. That could actually be very helpful, because if the war chief's able to travel around like with the caravan, like how I play in Conquest, that would be actually super helpful, because you could deploy the caravan, have your war chief there, reduce the cost of villagers, and then get them right from the deployed caravan, which is a good way for settling new zones. That being said, it's the final bonus, and it isn't what I would consider that strong. It's a weird final bonus. Like, it's useful, but how useful is it? Kind of bonus. So I'm trying to think of what you could do to make this cooler. I feel like this should probably have something additionally added to it. I'm not sure what that would be, though. But I do like that you can deploy and then get villagers, as long as the war chief, because I haven't played yet, obviously, you guys have seen I haven't started the map yet. As long as you get the reduction in cost while it's deployed and your war chief's there, I would be very happy with this. If that doesn't happen, they should probably fix that. That'd be my recommendation to Shiro Games. And I would also probably add something that's like thematic and cool for the deployed caravans at this point. The next thing I want to talk about, and this is a little bit off the Conquest note, but we're going to talk about this quick because I think this is important for this clan. The lore tree has the overcompensation on the military tree. I don't think it's that useful. I kind of wish they would actually move the caravan becoming a tower to that slot, which would be the first slot. Then you can upgrade the tower, and then honestly, I would like to see something else that affects your caravan, like becoming a turret, essentially. Like, I would like to see, like, the more shopkeepers you have, the stronger the caravan is, something like that. I think that would be an interesting way of going about it for the actual lore for the turtle. But that's the only other really vital criticism I think I have for the turtle clan. I've honestly really enjoyed the turtle clan. I feel like the two things that, the one thing I just discussed, and then the thing I discussed earlier about the villager cost not kind of aligning with other clans' villager production speed needs to be adjusted. It should be a bonus to buy your villagers, not a hindrance. Like, you shouldn't have to buy your villagers. Villagers should be pumping out at the same rate as every other clan. And if you want to buy them early, you should be able to. That's supposed to be what you gain as an advantage. And I feel like this clan, for some odd reason, the rate at which villagers come out and the cost is just not balanced properly. Anywho, that's all I wanted to talk about here, guys. I hope you're enjoying the Turtle Clan. I'm going to probably do my StarCraft final Zerg battle. I've been kind of holding off on that. Been super busy this holiday season. So I hope you're all well, and I will see you guys soon. Enjoy your day. Alright, later everybody.